high up. Let's move this back a little bit. And let's see if we can check our sound, and then we get right into this Two-Face Idibia's conversation. Two-Face Idibia just broke his silence. If you know, a lot of people have been talking about him for some time now. So let me just quickly move over to YouTube. I want to check our sound to make sure that our sound is good. Let me know what you think about Two-Face telling people to back off, back off, back off. Okay, so our sound is great. Sound is great, and Carrie Della Rocca. Hello, Queen. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. How are you? Just trying to check the sound. How are you? How are you? Thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'll try to get the video, and then we would listen to the video together, and then the analysis will begin. Let me see. I think okay. Hold on. I feel like I was so much to the side. I hope this is better. Or is it too close? Let me move it back a little bit, because I'm looking at it and it seems like it's really close to my face. Welcome, 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 everyone. Two-Face Idibia, first by his wife, Natasha. Honorable Natasha. And I hope people are not mistaking this Natasha for the other Natasha. Okay, so let me go to Instagram and pull that stuff now. Let me see. Okay, so I have another this in here that I'm using. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to get to Instagram and then pull that stuff up. Mm, 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 mm. Where is the video? Where is the video? Oh, hold on. Let's get right in. I want to play what Two-Face said before we get into, because I just feel like a whole lot of people are giving Two-Face too much pass, and I don't get it. With his record, with all of what Two-Face has done, I don't understand why Two-Face is getting this much pass. Hold on. Okay. I'll just leave this here. So it supports the lights that we are using. Okay. Where is the video? Two-Face, Two-Face, Two-Face. I'm trying to pull it up. Okay.
I know what fans can do. I know what people can do. I am perfectly okay. You understand what I'm saying? And this is putting Natasha at risk. It's not fair on anybody to do this kind of thing. It's not fair on anybody at all. So please, I need everybody to calm down. I need everybody to cease fire. We want to resolve all these issues. This is getting out of hand. And this is a dangerous situation right now. I know what fans can do. I know what people can do. I am perfectly okay. You understand what I'm saying? And this is putting Natasha at risk. It's not fair on anybody to do this kind of thing. It's not fair on anybody at all. So please, I need everybody to calm down. I need everybody to ceasefire.
First off, look at Two-Face's body language. Before now, Two-Face had said something. that he's not the type, that he knows that a lot has been happening. People have been talking about his life and things like that. But that if people are expecting him, these are Two-Face's words, okay? Those that remember when he made this video would know exactly the video I'm talking about. That if anybody is expecting him, that's Two-Face, to come and be discussing his private life, his personal life on social media, that they should think again. That's not what he's here for. That he's here to do music and to give good music and to entertain. And if you remember when he was with Annie or the other women that he got, he impregnated and they had kids for him, Two-Face never came out. Zaka, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Hello to you. So now, if you notice, Two-Face never came out for once to say, oh, I did this and this and this with Annie and stuffs like that, right? Two-Face never did it. What is different with Natasha? Now, when you look at Two-Face's body language, look at his glasses that he's wearing. If you look at Two-Face's glasses, if you look at his glasses, if I'm showing you people very well. If you look at Two-Face's glasses, you can see the reflection. It is possible that that person filming is Natasha holding the this in the camera, right? For Two-Face to record. Carrie say, hi, my beautiful sister. My health gives me many times to be very much worried about, but we are strong and God is great. I'm very happy being here with you. I hope you are doing well. You look amazing. Oh, sorry to hear that. I join my faith with yours and I pray that you get well. Okay, Karen? Whatever you are battling, God will take care of it. And please remember the power of the tongue. Remember that whatever you want, you can actually speak that into reality. So whatever you feel, whatever you see, whatever the test has actually proven should not be your final say. Don't accept it like okay and start confessing it. Instead, speak to your body and may your word heal you as you go through whatever treatment that you have to go through, whatever medication you have to take. As you do that, also make sure every day that you speak to your body, you are healed, you are okay. Speak directly to whatever that thing that they've named, they've mentioned, okay? If you're drinking water, speak to that water as you drink that water, okay? It will no longer be an ordinary water you're drinking. As you eat your food, as you take a shower, speak to everything that concerns your life and concerns the health and concerns that thing, that challenge you're having. I pray with you. God will heal you. He's done it before and he would do it again. Okay? So, Two-Face, on that video, you can look, when you look at the reflection on Two-Face's eyes, you can see that somebody is there holding. And to hear him say, this first part I played, you hear him say, people should stop. This is becoming dangerous for Natasha. And this is someone that is being alleged that the wife has broken bottle 3 times. And they said one of those, in fact, any bottle at all you break, if you know how to use it properly, you can use it to unalive someone. But anyway, they said there's a particular bottle allegedly that she had picked up and maybe she threw it or whatever, because they were saying if that bottle had reached him, that he missed him by just very little from the description the person was given, that if that had actually landed on him, that we would have been talking about something else. And you could see the London video, she was bleeding. Because there is a way you will break a bottle, you would injure yourself. The whole bottle will shatter. The main goal of people breaking bottle is because you want to use it as a weapon. So you have to know how to break it. So you break off the bottom part and you have something to use. But when you don't know how to break it properly because of the anger and everything, so she must have smashed it luckily. What if she had broken that bottle properly would she have done the next step that follows after you break a bottle? So his life is also in danger. So for him to come out and address this video and he's saying, oh, Natasha, this is becoming dangerous. I know what fans can do. I know what this, I know what that. What about you? What about you that she keeps breaking bottles? Now I'm not taking Two-Face's side. Right from time I've been consistent, but let's call a spade a spade. He's also somebody's child. It doesn't matter if you think he's an a-hole, it doesn't matter what you think. He's somebody's child. And when you know what you're getting into and you get into that stuff, I don't like when people make excuses because it's no longer any excuse. Two-Face has been this way. Anybody that knows Two-Face knows that he has kids with several women, how he treated Annie, the woman that loved him from when he had nothing. But first, I want us to analyze the video first. Let me go to the other part, the continuation.
But this is getting out of hand. Please, friends, family, everybody, ceasefire. Please, I beg you, I beg you. I am perfectly fine. I did not pull that. Please, I'm okay. Please. People will get issue for house. Nobody stay. But this is getting out of hand. Please, friends, family, everybody, ceasefire. Please, I beg you, I beg you. I am perfectly fine. I did not pull that. Please, I'm okay. Please. People will get issue for house. Nobody stay. But this is getting out of hand. Please, friends, family.
You can actually see how his voice is already cracking. How did we go from somebody that is saying that he's not here to share his life and that's not something he will ever do? Isn't it obvious that he was pressured to do this? And people are saying, oh, let's let it rest now. He's not okay, he's not okay. And Natasha, that is a politician, so a supposed honorable, because I don't know any honorable that behaved. There was nothing honorable about this behavior. So if you're an honorable, you should behave like an honorable member of the House of Assembly of your state in Edo State. Is this how honorables should carry themselves? Is this how they should behave? Policing your partner, time that you will go and be deciding on how to better your state. People that voted you into power. You don't want to do that. Instead, you are here holding camera and following him everywhere. She is rude. I will analyze both of them. But Natasha just embarrassed the position that she's supposed to be holding. When you're a leader, you're leading, she's the one representing whichever part of Edo South, Edo North, Edo, whatever that she's representing in the House of Rep. The House of, represented, You're representing people, and the way you carry yourself shows that if people will just learn like, oh, people from the part of where Natasha is from, that's how they behave. You're bringing bad light, or the next thing they'll say, oh, people from your state, they always, nominate crazy and ill-mannered people to lead. You didn't like that he's screaming, he's yelling, because some people say, and she was saying he was yelling. Why is nobody talking about? If you don't like something, why do that the same thing to somebody else? You don't want to be treated in certain way, but you are willing to do the same thing. You're saying, is there every time you're going to be yelling at me and you're yelling? Why didn't you wait to get to your hotel room? And then you can explode. There is no justification. It's been alleged that she's hit him, she's punched him, you've done all of that in front of his team and everything. So it shows that you're not well raised. You're just a person with bad character, like Two-Face. As for Two-Face, we will get to him. I laugh and I say, good for him. It serves him right. It serves him right. Many days for the thief, one day for the owner. It's been years that Two-Face has been treating women like shit, like women and nothing. You just use them like a rag and dump and move on to the next and give this one, get this one pregnant and get the other one pregnant and come back and get this one pregnant again and get the other one pregnant and just do. How many of you watch Young, Famous and African? That reality TV show. It's on Netflix. Young, Famous and African. It's a Netflix show. I will read comments in the meeting before we start even this. Remember the kind of comment that Two-Face sat down on a reality show that the whole world, everybody from everywhere was actually watching it. And that particular show went viral more than most of the reality TV show that they do in the continent. You know why? When that thing came out and they started advertising it, I think somehow some of the Black Americans caught up to that. You know that there's always this narrative that the media, American media, Europe, Asia, everywhere always put when they read news or say something about Africa, they will show you the most dirtiest place with the mud houses and the people pointing, people begging for food. But for example, for America, they will not go and show you places like Philly that people are walking like zombies. When they want to show you America and tell you any news about America, they will show you their best. New York City, this one, that one. They will not show you the areas where they have their zombie people. They have the homeless people. So already a lot of these Black Americans were already like, that's why most times a lot of them, when you try to say, oh, African, oh, Black people, they're like, we are Black and they are Africans. Do you understand? They try to remove themselves from the equation because they were like, oh, really, that's how African looks? Because that's what their media pushed to them. So when this Young, Famous and African came out, and some of them caught up to it, they started reacting to it. You know, TikTok videos, and it went more viral, and more Black Americans were seeing it. And I'm getting somewhere, okay, seeing it, and they were talking about it. They were like, yo, we didn't know. Are you serious? The ball in the house. Also, they started talking about the type of cars that they saw them. These were people that, you understand, if you watch the program, if you've ever watched Young Famous, I think I've reacted to it. I will have it on live stream here on the channel or on my other channel also. Two-Face went to a show like that because he was a guest on some of the episodes. And he said, men are polygamous in nature. They have to chook, you know, chook, meaning they are allowed, or they're just made to put their third legs, their manhood in every and any hole. And his wife was sitting on that table. That Zari got pissed off. Remember, Diamond Platinum is also that kind of person. But Zari just cut it off, and that was it. She wasn't going to tolerate that nonsense, and she left Diamond Platinums. So she couldn't understand why Annie was still tolerating all that nonsense. And Annie was now forced to talk about her situation, talk about how she was the first woman that compared to all the women that have kids for him. She was the first woman, but her children are the youngest. Had her as a girlfriend, didn't marry her, but was getting other women, girlfriends outside pregnant, and they were having babies for him. Took him years upon years before he married the woman, and it was back and forth and back and forth. Well, Annie never came out and embarrassed Two-Face. So something is definitely wrong with Two-Face also. Before I get into Two-Face, let me read some comments before, okay, so we can all, because I love to read the comments, so we're all gisting together. Karen said, let me see. Okay, I mean, Oh, so beautiful, sister. Thank you so much. Oh, amen. Again, that's exactly what I needed. Wow, you have opened a door for my soul. Thank you so very much. Thank you too. Thank you too. Thank you, sis. Thank you. That's what we're here for. Forget that we're doing gist, celebrity gist, and all of this kind of stuff, but of course, you never know what people are going through online. You never know. So for me personally, I don't joke with people that watch me. I don't. For someone to take their 5, 10 minutes, sit down on your live stream to have a conversation, with you or listen to what you're saying, or go watch your video, drop their comments about the topic you're discussing, it is something that is worth appreciating. It's something that you should, say thank you for. So I am always open to have that conversation and listen to my audience also. That connection is always there. And I love the new thing that YouTube just did, that they've made a community where because normally community, it's just you, the owner of the channel, that can post. But now with the way YouTube has made community, you can actually go on my community on my page. If you go on my page, you see community. You can also post something and I will see it. I can respond. Somebody else that would see the stuff you posted can also comment, and it's a whole community where interaction, we can discuss and have conversation there. So I love where YouTube is going. I really love whoever thought about this and brought the idea to YouTube, and they all sat down and decided to do it. It's amazing to just have that community where you can gist, except some people don't want to comment on live stream. Some people love to just sit back and watch you. But the community there, it's not everybody will go to the community. So people that really love that kind of conversation, and they maybe want to talk to you about a topic that you've not seen, that they want you to discuss live. So it's really, really amazing. It's really amazing. So I appreciate you, Karen. I appreciate you. Let's see. Okay, Karen said exactly 100% his responsibility. Okay. So now let's continue. So the thing is, Two-Face coming out to do this video does not help Natasha, and it shows the kind of person that Natasha is. When you're someone that you're having issues with, I don't care if it's in your relationship, friendship, whatever shape you are having, or dealing with your fellow human in general, do you understand? You cannot be this person that is always right. You cannot be this person that is always right. If you feel like you are wrong, why is it that Two-Face can come out to explain himself? Natasha is not explaining herself. Why is he saying on that video that this thing is becoming bad for Natasha? Is it not bad for him? Shouldn't she explain why she embarrassed him the way she, because he was actually, owning up to what she did, because she yelling, it was her voice that everybody heard on that video. Even when they were trying to calm her down, telling her that, look, you're in this is the UK, this is the UK, it's going to be a huge deal for us here. No, she continued. So she's somebody that is really badly behaved. People are saying, oh, his lifestyle would be. Did she not know about the lifestyle? There's difference between somebody saying, oh, I was blindsided, I didn't know, I didn't see, I didn't know, there was nothing that suggested that this man or woman was this kind of person. Those are the kind of people that you can now, say, okay, the person didn't know. There was no clue, there was no signs, you didn't see the red flags. You were already inside before, you now saw that, oh, okay, this is the kind of person that I'm dealing with. But Natasha had all the time to do all the diggings. She's a politician. She could have investigated Two-Face. Two-Face also, if you're claiming that the other marriage you were in was so toxic, you were in a toxic marriage, it's horrible, it is this, it is that. When you get out from a toxic relationship, are you not supposed to just take your time for once? Like, do you? Because you've given a lot, you've lost a lot, your mental health, everything is just upside down. You need to relax and try to get yourself back. That's where you're supposed to start from. Relax and get yourself back. Then you can now even start talking about what is and what not and things like that. So he was on that Daddy Freeze's live stream trying to tell, and that also shows. So people that are saying, oh, he's very humble, he's very peaceful, he's very this. I think that some of you are mistaking humility and timidity. That he's soft spoken, that he carries himself in a certain way. Have you people dealt with some? Have you just, if you've not dealt with narcissists one on one, then read about them. Sociopaths, psychopaths, and the rest of them, just read about them. Narcissists are people that can actually treat every other person good. Everybody, their friends, their colleagues, strangers, they will help, they'll do everything. But at home, their partners and their family are the ones that suffers. So when you come out to tell your story, and people that are friends, business colleagues, work colleagues, and things like that, they cannot connect. They cannot relate to what you're saying. They cannot connect the dots because to them, this person can give his or her shirt off her back. This person can do everything, and they are very strategic. What if he is that kind of person? Why all the women in his life, the drug issue will be there. The next thing, he's always driving them crazy, or somehow they're always crazy when they're around him. What is that thing that he's doing? Is he that kind of person that will scream at you, yell at you, insult you, call you names, and do all of that? And then immediately he sees that, oh, people will start saying he behaves himself and he compose himself and will not start talking nicely. And then he has already gaslighted you. Now you're fuming. You start screaming, and now the whole world sees you as the mad one, not knowing that that person actually gaslighted you. Two-Face is someone that cannot really express himself very well. And you say to blow grammar now, you understand. That one no day. And that can actually frustrate someone. You have so much you want to say inside of you. You know what you want to say, or how to articulate it properly. That's an issue. So if you notice, if Two-Face is speaking pidgin, ratatata, Two-Face is good in pidgin. Two-Face go wrong pidgin anyhow. But when it comes to, okay, let's take it to Queen's English, he not a walk. He didn't dare, he didn't dare. That's how we say it in Niger. He didn't dare, he didn't dare. Well, when we're joking about this, when when your English is not English, we say he didn't dare, he didn't dare. You understand? He even said it in one of his videos recently when he was joking with someone when they went for the event. You will hear him say he didn't dare. So it's a common thing that Nigerians will always say. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So that also could be something that gets him worked up. So when he's trying to say something, he knows what he wants to say, but now you've put him in a position where he has to blow grammar that he does not know. All of this thing will not be paining him. Because the time that he will use to say what he was, you will just be talking your own and talking and talking and talking, and it is flowing. But he cannot flow that way. A lot. A lot. What kind of home did he grow up from? What is it that mom or women in his life when he was young must have done that made him to do what he started doing from when he now started becoming a little bit famous and making money and seeing and having all these fans, that he started treating women poorly? Even after he had daughters, he didn't seem to stop. And you see this type of men that will also you have female children, have male children, and you live your life in a horrible way, not caring about your young ones. So when you people come with this narrative of, well, he's such a good guy, he's such a calm guy, and she was screaming and yelling, It's possible that he didn't yell because you people were there. And this is the narrative that he wants you people to push. So he's not going to yell when you people are there. Because Natasha clearly was saying it, now every time you go to shout for me. Which translates to, is it every time you're going to be yelling at me? Are you going to be yelling at me always? So that means he yells a lot. Not justifying her behavior. But I think you people are giving Two-Face too much pass. Annie was not bringing peace of mind. Why now Natasha too is not bringing you peace of mind? Number one, no give you peace of mind. Number two, no give you. Check yourself. You people should separate the Two-Face, the artist, and innocent Oja Idibia. Two-Face, Baba, is the artist. He can sing. He's a great musician. He's good. He writes good music. He performs well. He has mastered this public persona of Omo I go dey humble. I feel like down for ground for anybody. E no mean say such people no dey show person waka shege inside house. So just because say man or woman they dobale for you, they prostrate for you, they bow down, they lie down for ground, they show say he humble. Watch am well. Two-Face is not that humble. Two-Face is also timid. No be only humility. Now they mistake humility for timidity. You get am both. You know why they run the package the way they run am. I heard somebody saying, oh, it's so many things have shown us that he's a very humble person. When Blackface came out, Blackface was doing him this, doing him that. Did you listen to the story very well? What would he say? Something wanna get together as group. You pass back because say other people get waiting that they do you just bored, nothing the way you go do. You pass back, go carry that thing, corner side them as your own alone. Meanwhile, now you and somebody now arrange that thing. That's a huge betrayal. A huge betrayal. Waiting you want talk inside that kind of matter. Why the person no go vex? Not justifying how Blackface treated him, but nobody should be using such things as example to describe Two-Face. Or because you met him and he said, oh, good morning, how you doing now? How far now? He can easily, every actor or every public figure, you have to, the moment you decide to put yourself out here, you have to always prepare yourself, brand yourself in a way. There are people that they are very, they'll do their shows, they will be very speaking very rude to people and attacking people and all of that. And there are other people that if you go to their live stream, they will just laugh, they will gist with you, they will be very, all positive. And everybody builds their brand to the way they want their brand to be. The way I do my videos, there are certain things I will say. Sometimes I would sing. I try to show that Africanness in me. So depending on where I'm doing the story from, you will hear me say one or two. If I'm doing a story from Kenya, Tanzania, you will see me throwing some Swahili words. When I did the story about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, you heard me singing London Bridge is falling down, falling. So even if you didn't see my face, you hear my video, you will know that, this is Entertainment Daily. Because of how I've branded it. So because Two-Face has decided that he will be this person that will be like this does not mean that he's like that behind closed doors. So you people should stop cutting him slack. The way Two-Face has treated women over the years, What is happening to him right now, he deserves it. Because no woman deserves to be treated like shit. Have you people asked yourself the sleepless night and the heartbreak, the cry, the tears that these women cried and wet their pillows because of this one man? You know you will not marry somebody. You're sleeping with the person unprotected, getting the person pregnant, not one. Some of them, he has one kid with them, some he has two. And after you finish rubbishing and breaking multiple hearts and still moving around, bragging on a reality show that this is how men are. Oh, so men are meant to be polygamous in nature and women don't have blood in their vein. Make it make sense. It just doesn't make sense. So people should stop this. Oh, let's call Two-Face slack. He's this, he's that. Two-Face is 50. Allegedly, I'm hearing Natasha is what, 31 or something like that. Why didn't he marry somebody that is close to his age? Did he not also know that when you marry somebody that the age different, the age gap is massive, she might be acting according to her age? Some persons mature upstairs quickly, some people don't. Annie did not police him. Natasha is Natasha. Annie maybe didn't, sometimes would not fight. Natasha does not hear. Somebody that will always come out and tell you that I will never come out here to tell you people because waiting, you know rate Annie na. Now this one you rate because na Igbenediong. You don't marry from big family, connection and everything. See where it don't land you. You that said you will not come out and be talking about your personal life. Nana, it's almost like she grabbed you from the throat and said, you must do this video today. And you did that nonsense you call video. Because that is absolute nonsense. But you did it. Telling people to back down. Did you and Natasha not think about it when you people went to London to embarrass yourself in the airport, in a foreign land? You people didn't wait to bring your foolishness back home to embarrass yourself. You went all the way to another person's land to go and create nuisance, disturb the whole place. Immediately you people are arriving. And now you're saying, oh, it's becoming too dangerous. What is becoming dangerous? People should just say things the way they are. Both Two-Face and Natasha, they're both two badly behaved human beings. They're two badly behaved people. That Two-Face treats his friends right and all of that does not change anything. Have you asked yourself, all the children he has, how many times is he spending time with them? What's the quality time that Two-Face spends with his children? Every day he's trending about one nonsense or the other. After he left his wife, Annie, if he was a reasonable man, he would calm down. His daughters are growing very fast too. His sons also growing very fast. I think some of them are now in the university and schools. Is this the kind of thing that people will be talking about their father every time? Every other day you're in the news. Every other day you're in the news. You're not putting out music the way you used to and everything. You're struggling. It's obvious. Instead of you to just concentrate on that art that you claim you love so much, you don't turn to a Farikrodo head. You're now someone that Natasha will be slapping up and down. Natasha that was maybe in her mother's womb when you were plantation boys. Maybe they said she was 5 years old or somewhere around there. When you were 5 years, when you were plantation boys, singing and pulling crowd and people screaming and cheering you people, and you people were the big deal. You ran and left the woman that gave you everything. You think her tears will just go just like that. Nothing goes unpunished though. You see this world we live in, everything is connected. for every evil, for all the mistreatment. Now, God and nature has molded one in the image that fits you, that suits you, and that is Natasha, and they've served it to you. And Natasha, too, allegedly, we're hearing that the person she was married to also, she was breaking his head, she was arresting him and did all of that, scare him, and he had to run from Nigeria to Canada, allegedly. So she too, maybe the same way that Two-Face was busy treating women and anyhow, that's how Natasha was treating her own, the ones that she was with. Now, two of them, they are each other's scammer. Nobody should say Two-Face is innocent. That his name is innocent does not mean that he's innocent. Innocent is not innocent. He is not. Some people just have this face that when you look at you like, wow, this person cannot kill a fly. They're not only killing a fly, they're killing elephant. So you don't look at somebody, say don't judge a book by its cover. You don't just look at somebody's look. Oh, this person is soft-spoken. This person, anybody can pretend to be anything. But the only time you see who they are is when they are indoors and they know that there's no camera, there's no nothing. That is when you will see their true color. So people should please knock it off already. This is embarrassing. And you see this nonsense video that he did. He was forced to do it because he said it himself. And all these years, he never explained himself to anyone. He never explained himself to anyone. Even when Annie came out, pack the car, do this, I will disgrace him, I will do this. He did not come out to explain anything to anybody. So that alone should show you that this video that he came out to do, left for Two-Face alone, he wouldn't have done it. And you could hear Natasha on the other one on the live stream say, let them see us together. So she's that person that you will do what I say or you will not rest. Hence, you can see him. He was at the point of almost crying doing the video. He was trying to walk away. The camera was still pinned on him. That's the kind of thing that Natasha can do. She forced him to come and do this nonsense video, but she didn't do her own video. Shouldn't you be embarrassed and ashamed of yourself the way you carried yourself as a honorable? Shouldn't you be embarrassed? What kind of honorable carries themselves this way? She forced him to do a video, but she did not do a video. He was the one apologizing for the embarrassment, the display in public. But she was the one that her own madness was the highest. But as a narcissist, in fact, it seemed like both of them, they both have narcissistic personality. Because for her, she doesn't see anything wrong in what she has done. She doesn't think she owes anybody an apology. She doesn't think she owes the general public. This is somebody that you know he's a public figure. He's an artist. Wherever he goes, people, she always want to be there. I don't know what the Benedict family did not do for this Natasha. She's an attention seeker, very insecure woman. He talks with somebody. Look where he was it Mike Ezoronye or did you people notice that the videos just everywhere of Yvonne Jagede's event where I think it was Mike Ezoronye or one of those celebs talking to Two-Face, hailing him, and then I don't know if he was giving the person his phone number or looking at something. Look at how Natasha's neck was stretching. Even when the woman in front turned to maybe talk to somebody and was blocking her, she was looking for a way to put her head from somewhere else. He's just next to you there talking to a man. Maybe he swings both ways. I don't know. Because I don't understand how she was stretching her neck to try to see what's going on. Like, what is all of the policing and then the Two-Face? You see it? From peace of mind, now you can't even breathe. She's not giving you 5 seconds to have a breath of fresh air. It do you well, oh. Serves you right. But before people start saying, help to face, help to face, I'm glad he said he doesn't need help. And that's the fact. Where he is where he's supposed to be. Enough now for him. It's a stretch neck, Natasha. Ali. Good. Welcome, Ali. You know, where he is where he's supposed to be, because all these years, can you people remember how many years? How old is Two Face's first children? And that's because pregnancy was involved. What about the women he messed up with that he did not get them pregnant, he didn't marry them, he only heaven knows what he must have promised them, but didn't do any of those? How many years you will be treating your own fellow human being horribly? Not one woman, not two, not three, not four, not five, multiple. The one woman that loved you and sacrificed everything, they called her stupid. There's nothing people did not say to Annie Dibia. Nobody is saying Annie is perfect, but it seems like when you're with somebody like Two-Face, that person will drive you crazy. We're not saying Annie does not have a fault. Of course, everybody have their own fault. Everybody have their own shortcomings. Nobody's perfect, no marriage is perfect. But why are people that are around Two-Face he's always driving them crazy? Why are they always sniffing? Why? Make it make sense. Why? It doesn't make sense. Anyways, I'll leave y'all. When it's weekend, we'll be able to do longer live stream. I just wanted to come in here and say nobody should, because when people are saying, as a woman, you do this, you do that, now lie. The two of them, no one good. Two-Face, Natasha, no one good. Don't give any one of them pass. They are both badly behaved human beings. Very horrible. So they both deserve each other to be in that hell they call marriage or relationship or situationship. Very horrible. And people should learn to differentiate the Two-Face idibia or Tubaba from innocent Uja idibia. The personality, the package he's giving you as Tubaba and as Two-Face is totally different from the package of innocent idibia. Two different things. Person wey fit color be music wey belong to everybody, carry go doing thing. Now person wey dey consider person, if he be very selfish person, you don't know. Ali said, right, she's his karma. It seemed like they are both each other's karma. Because she too, she's not good. From what has been, and if you notice the way she talks to people, not only him, like she's very arrogant, very nice, very anyhow kind of person. Like Agberos in Motor Park. Complete Agbero. Now Natasha be. But serves Two-Face right. So both of them, they should be jamming their head there and be going. People that are feeling sorry, me, I'm laughing. Because before you feel sorry for Two-Face, calm down, take a deep breath, and watch how many women's life is messed up. Look, I don't go and be telling, I always say this, I don't care. Friendship, relationship, marriage, whatever you ship, co-worker, what in fact, you as a human being dealing with another human being, don't go and say what you cannot do. Don't go and make promises if you know you cannot fulfill them. Just don't go and be lying to somebody because you want to get something from them. Don't go and be deceiving people. Don't do it. Some human beings are so horrible. They have no single truth in their mouth, no respect, no fear of God, no. Okay, let's say if you don't believe in God, what do I even say? Have human sympathy, have empathy. Just try to understand that if they do this thing to you, you will not like it. Don't do it to somebody else. Why mislead people? Oh, you fine man, fine man, fine man. Yes, okay, you're fine man. You know that people are following you because you're fine. You're handsome. Tell them straight up, Omo, this is what I want from you. And don't go and promise people the whole world. And then after the women fall for him, Two-Face don't knock them akbako. The next thing you're seeing him with somebody else. Do you know how hot that woman will be feeling inside? Natasha own completely disrespecting people, talking down on people just because you're coming from a rich home. It is your father. I don't know if the man is her father, be her grandfather, this Saik Benedion. I don't know if it's her father or her grandfather. But when that man told his own story too, he wasn't born into money. I have said this before. And I'm also surprised that she's connected to Saik Benedion because the man is a no-nonsense man, although he can shout too. He's a shout to kind of. Saik Benedion is another shout to kind of person. He likes to yell, but he's a no-nonsense person. When he spoke about his what is it called? How he started making money to be who he is today. You know, very influential, very wealthy, connected, and everything. He talked about how there was a time that he himself, he was, digging this pit toilet in Benin. So I don't know how he's able to give good advice to strangers, and I don't want to believe that he didn't advise his own family member, including this Natasha. Because I remember when he had that his event that he did for what 1 full week, they had so many people to come and work because dignitaries, governors, everybody was coming and flying from different countries into Nigeria and all of that. You needed to see. He made sure every day after work, he would tell you, bring all the people. The man is so smart. It's unbelievable. With him being busy, people greeting him changing his clothes all from head to toe, gold, blings, and this, forget it. He made sure that at the end, he will have like 20, 30 minutes to say, bringing all the workers, bringing all the people that serve, and he would sit down and ask each and every one of you, what's your name? What did you do? What do you do? This, that. Majority of people were students. He was like, good, good, good. Started advising as youths from his country, and this is that you people should keep it up. So I'm thinking if he could advise people that came there to work, you're working, you're gonna get paid and things like that. He was advising us like, I didn't start. You people are seeing me here like this. This is not what. So if you're dreaming big, keep dreaming big, and be proud of whatever work you're doing. So how is Natasha? I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I can't. How is Natasha coming from a family like that? He said, you people stay. If you're going to school, stay in school. If you want to do a business, don't be ashamed of whatever you're doing. I myself, site manager, I used to dig toilet in this latrine. That's what we call it in Nigeria, latrine. If you're in Nigeria, you know what I'm talking about. That pit toilet. From his own mouth, he said that he used to dig that. That look at him today, as at then. This is many years ago, So it's not connecting. There is structure. When immediately he's coming, all his family members, everybody's straightening up, workers, everybody around. He's a no-nonsense person. So I would expect his family members to be upright and well-behaved. But look at Natasha. Zero character. I don't know whether maybe my girlfriend, I don't know. But whatever the case may be, Like it just doesn't make sense. When only selfish people think about themselves. There are certain things that you know you will not do when you are in public eyes because it will affect your people. I come here, create my content, I do my thing. Tomorrow, I don't want you to connect to maybe somehow, you never know who will watch and recognize it like, oh, this person is from so and so. So if I'm here misbehaving, I'll now go and embarrass my family members and people that, and then you'll not be able, oh, so Entertainment Daily is your relative and she's misbehaving. Can you imagine? Do you get the point? Carry yourself with dignity, respect. So wherever you go, you represent yourself, your family name, your everything very well. Be upright. It's not in the dictionary of Two-Face, idibia, and this person, Natasha. So nobody should feel sorry for the both of them. They are reaping what they have sown over the years. People are saying, don't say it's a karma. Sometimes it's a pattern. Sometimes it's a lifestyle. Nonsense lifestyle will bring you karma. Get it? Because when you're living your I don't care life and putting out all those negativity and everything, it will come back and bite you. It will. But when you're upright, even if something bad is happening to you, the end result is always different. But look at Two-Face today, almost crying. You do video with and force you to do. Yo, let me leave you 56 minutes. It's work day, school day tomorrow. Well, if it's the weekend, please, like I said, YouTube now have the community. So if there is any topic you want us to discuss, just go to my community, write your post there, drop names and everything, and we will most definitely, like I said, if I can jump in here 1 hour, 20-30 minutes, we can discuss these things live, and we'll try to pick up, because I know most of you really loved when we were going live almost every other day or twice a day or things like that. I'm going to try my best this month of December to see if I can come up. I've missed about it's been 2 months or even more since I stopped going live frequently. So most of the people that used to watch me are even no longer here. So anyway, I will see you people on the next one. Thank you so very much, and bye for now. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you all that came in to watch. I'm grateful.